Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for being here. You popped up unexpectedly. It is Tuesday morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Mosby. I'm having a bit of a bad hair day today, I've got to be honest with you. So if you look at me thinking he's a bit scruffy today, I have tried to sort it out, but it's got a mind of its own. I've been using one of our misters and all sorts to try and get it under control, but just one of those things, isn't it? I'm here, that's the main thing. A little bit dishevelled once again. Don't know what's going on this week. But anyway, you don't care about that. You care about the fact that we are here with 4 fantastic shows for your Tuesday. Keep thinking it's Wednesday, but it's definitely Tuesday. Looking forward to all of them today, particularly so Masterclass, which is coming up a little bit later on, 2 o'clock this afternoon. I don't know if you know, but our watercolour palette, you know, the 48 colours, it is back in stock both here in the UK and indeed the US, so you'll be watching that show to hopefully pick up some hints and tips, have a bit of a play with it. We had it on at the back end of last week actually, and I had a little bit of a play myself, and I had a lot of fun. So if I'm allowed today, if the powers that be say so, I might even have another go today. I'll wait until they say, you know what I mean? I don't like to presume, but if they say, oh you, get over there, have a go, I'll go and do it. If they don't, then I won't. And everything else that is coming up through the day today, we are going to highlight for you in this era show that we call Crafters Connect. Got some of your recent bestsellers, I've got today's collection highlight, and I have got a mountain full of stuff to get through in the first. I mean, I could probably do the show on my own, to be honest with you, the amount of stuff I've got to tell you at the start of the show, but I'm going to go through it fairly quickly. And then we're going to get into all of the fun, all the demos. As per usual, we're live and interactive, so do say hello. Do get your questions and your comments in. And listen, let's find out who is with us today. They're all lined up outside. I can see them all. All right, team. But who is going to be on the shows today? Will it be Robinson? Will it be Fisher? Will it be Sarah again? Will it be Leanne? Will it be Sheila? Let's find out as we spin the wheel. Whoa! She's back. She wasn't here last week. She was supposed to be, but she wasn't feeling very well. And I can report that she is here, fighting fit, back to delight, to educate, and to make you smile. It is the one and only, the wig and womble. It is Sheila Halliwell. How are you?
Hello. I'm all right, thank you.
It's good to see you.
And you?
Are you feeling better?
Yes, thank you. Yeah, had a bad sinus
Bit of a sinus
infection.
thing, wasn't it?
Sinus infection. Horrific things. Yeah.
I've never had one of those. Does it make you just all feel like bunged up or what?
Yeah, bunged up.
Without going into too much detail.
Yeah, your head feels like it's just going to burst open because the pressure is just immense, like in your cheeks here, and in your eyes, in your forehead. And it's still, you know, when I get up in the morning, it can still be there, depending if I've been maybe lay that way. I think it's, obviously, it's, your sinuses don't clear, do they? So, so I managed to go get an appointment and get a spray. Which is like a steroid spray, which I've got to use for 2 weeks, so I'm still using that. But I never used to be bothered with my sinuses until I got COVID, and then each time I've had COVID, it's left me with sinusitis. And I had a cold about 2-3 weeks ago, as you remember, and I think it's that's done it, and maybe just getting a bit run down and tired and stuff. So but I'm okay. I feel okay. Yeah. My head feels more like it should do.
Yeah. And are you here tomorrow as well, just for today?
I'm here today, and then tomorrow I think I've got a morning of recording. Yeah. I think I'm doing some of the, I think like the YouTube series.
Oh, okay.
I think Debbie was going to do it last week,
right.
But because she kindly stood in for me, then I'm here this week, so I'm going to do those. And then down to the NEC on Thursday for the big show. Nice.
Yeah, you got NEC Creative Craft Show, Creative Craft. Crafted Crepe. Yeah. Anyway, you know that show. And you're doing some making takes, aren't you?
Yes, I am indeed. I think I've got 4 lots of people, 8 people, I think.
Oh, nice. Quite nice small classes then.
Yeah, just small groups, yeah. So we're just going to be doing an Easter card, and then Debbie will be there Friday, Saturday, doing some projects as well. So, yeah, it should be nice.
Do you enjoy doing those shows in front of real people? I mean, when I say real people, like, you know what I mean? Like now we're doing it in front of the camera, but do you enjoy doing it live with an audience?
Yeah, I always have done, just because that was how I started off as a demonstrator. So I would go into a shop and sit for, 6 hours with a table and show people things, and we'd chat, and we built up friendships and stuff, which a lot of those people are still my friends, and we still bump into each other every now and again. And but yeah, I mean, this is going to be make and take, so I'm used to doing make and takes. I've done a lot of them overseas. I've travelled far and wide to do classes and make and take. So it's been, I don't think I've done one since COVID actually, because obviously everything shut down, everything changed, didn't it? And that altered the way things are for everyone, particularly for like craft shows and stuff. But it's nice to be able to now go back to a craft show and see all the stands and stuff and be part of the team on the stand. So I'm looking forward to it.
I'm only sad that I'm missing this one because I'm away from the end of today up until next week doing all my sporty stuff that I do. But I've been to the last two and they are a lot of fun. And I know you'll have a lot of fun with Sheila and D. Rob as well. Just before we say a few hellos, thank you to all of you who are currently watching on YouTube, and thank you already to 23 of you who have thumbs up the show. Them's the new rules. I don't make them up. And can I just say a massive thank you to everyone that watched last night, the show with me and Brent. So Sarah bagged the new record in our third show yesterday of 161 thumbs up. By the end of the show, Brent and I had achieved 171. So we're the new record holders. I must message Sarah today, actually, and say, so thank you. Keep the thumbs up coming because we do appreciate that. And, in all seriousness, the more you thumbs up these shows, the more crafty content you'll get from us. It'll be, when you log onto YouTube, you'll see more of the shows, so it works great for all of us. On the socials today, it's joyous. Jan and Alison Mason is in. Ursa joins us in Sweden. Lois Skiathetis is in Ohio. Susan Ware joins us in boing, Broken Arrow. Sheila says, good morning, everyone. L-A-R, Sheila. Rhonda is in, Jean Marie, and PB Brewer Martin says, good morning to Sheila, Ben, and all the incredible team, and all of you. I have thumbed up. Thank you. I'm so glad that Sheila has returned. Sheila, I hope you're feeling much better.
Oh, thank you.
Linda Armstead is in Maryland. Alison Mason has sent in my photo. Not sure if you had it yesterday. I don't know, Alison, but I will get producer Dean to have a little bit of a look. Don't think I had any photos sent through yesterday. Laurie Barnett's in Gilbert, Arizona. Jay Pressy's in Philadelphia. Sandy Cockerfoot is in. Lois says, welcome back to Sheila. Glad you're feeling better. We missed you. And Ursa in Sweden says, I have missed Sheila. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Everybody kind.
And everyone's kind. They are kind here.
We like kind people. It's nice to have a big community of kind, good, hearted people. It's it's a rare thing, I think, these days, isn't it? So
if you can be anything in life, is what I tell my kids. If you can be anything in life, be kind.
Yeah.
Be kind. It just doesn't take a lot, does it? It doesn't take a lot.
No, it doesn't.
Ben says, Jean Marie, I can't believe you've never had a sinus infection in your whole life. You are a medical miracle. Lucky you. I mean, I've had a blocked nose, but that's not a sinus infection, is it? Having a blocked nose is part of a cold.
No. The worst thing is, it's just like bending forward, So if you go to bend down to like put your slippers on, or you go to bend down to pick something up, or just to put your cat's toy down or something. Yeah. And it's like everything in the back of your head comes forward. It's just like
a goldfish bowl kind of thing.
Poof, and just boom. Because I did have a headache, didn't I, here for 4 days?
Yeah, you did. That's probably the start of it, wasn't it?
And I kept thinking, this is just not good, and I don't get headaches, So yeah. Hey ho. You're lucky that you've not.
Well, I'm a medical miracle, as Jean Marie says. Karen Hughes says, good to see you back, Sheila. Alison says, I feel your pain. It's horrible. So pleased to see you back. Great to see Sheila well and back to educators, says Sandy. Deb Sneary joins us in Kissimmee. Michelle is in. Alcha is in. Carolyn's in Boise, and Pauline Hassel's in Cheshire. And thanks for the thumbs up, Carolyn. She says, welcome back to Sheila. Few national days. I can tell you a few, actually, because as you know, I pre-record my radio show the day before. I only tell you guys this because we're all friends. I know that it is International Mario Day. It's a me, Mario. Boing. And also today, one which I did a feature on this morning's show, it's National Packed Lunch Day today as well. Packed Lunch Day. Yeah, so if you are making your lunch, or maybe you're heading out and about, what is going into your packed lunch? If you ever make one, what is in there? What snacks are we talking about? What's in your sandwich? What's your drink going to be? Me, sandwich-wise, ham and cheese. Can't go too far wrong with that, can you?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah. It's just making me think of that. Remember on Home Alone, where he takes his lunch. It is Home Alone, isn't it? Is it Home Alone? No, it's not Home Alone. It's Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck.
Uncle Buck, where Macaulay Culkin gets his lunch out. It's like a jar with milk in it. Is there like a tin of sardines or something? And he says to the other kids, "You want to trade?" And they just look at him like, "No, it's just a ridiculous packed lunch. It's awful."
What's in your packed lunches then? If you're heading out, please let us know. That will be the little bit of chat today. And hi to Alex, who says, thumbs up done. Welcome back, Sheila. Hello, coming from Elliot too, who is off school today, so he's with me. Hello, Elliot. Hello. Let's have a look at the website, because there's loads there where you can discover our latest launches, including things like the dies that we've done with the zodiac signs, and the most popular launch of the year, the most popular individual launch, which is the swan dies that came with the Wildwood Whimsy. So they are there for you as well. Do have a look. Everything there. Shop the day to see all of the deals. Right, at breakneck speed. Here we go. This is the weekly deal, only available in the US from memory yesterday. It is our cordless glue gun. We were chatting about this yesterday. Because it is a fantastic bundle if you are someone who loves to use a glue gun, but you get ever so bored of having to faff around with a wire. And also, if you get ever so bored of trying to put your glue gun standing up, but you haven't got a stand to go with it, we've solved all those problems here. Because look, it is cordless. 7 hours you need to charge it for when you get this back, and once you do, you're good to go. 75 minutes of full working order in this once you've charged it up. And the best thing to say about this is once you have finished using it, just plug it in to the back of your Gemini 2 and it's always on charge. Brilliant ergonomically designed trigger there as well, with the little indents to make sure your fingers are nice and comfortable. Switch on the front. That's where you're going to pop all of your glue sticks. And of course you are going to get 10 glue sticks within this. You've got your charging cable in there as well, USB, so you can attach that to a plug or charge it off the back of your G2. And then also to go with this, to make this ridiculous, we're giving you 40 of our pastel glue sticks in different colours, 5 different colours, 8 of each. You are also getting 40 of the white, pearl and glitter glue sticks as well. So use these for embellishment. As Sarah was saying yesterday, if you want to splurge loads down, you can use these with your wax seals to create some really cool wax seals on your envelopes. And you're also getting the long ones as well, the glue stick on a roll. You're getting 90 centimetres on each of the 5 that you're getting in there, so 4.5 metres of stick. That is a lot of stick for your money. Grab it whilst you can, because it's already sold out in the UK. I'm sure it will go the same way in the USA. And if it doesn't, that deal is only applicable for this week up until the end of Sunday, or whilst stocks last. Next up, dropped it. There we go. Birdcage. This has been very, very popular indeed the last few weeks. It is back on the show today. The opportunity for you, with all of the dies in here, to create beautiful bird cages that look, they can look like that. They can also look like this, and this is the way that you're going to be creating with them. The genius about these is you multi-cut them, and they've got the little kind of rivets in them for you to be able to slot them together rather than glue them together. So that's really cool. You've got all of the foliage in there. You've got the flowers. You've got the butterflies. You can pop them into the centre of your cards as well, which I think is super cute. You can just use, if you want, a couple of panels and create like 3D projects this way, like Sandy's done, creating like a pillar card, which I think is so super cool. Or alternatively, you can just use them as decorative elements, 2D wise. There's lots of different ways to be able to use these. So much fun. Bring in other elements with them as well to create not only bird cages, but whatever you want to have in the centre of your cage. $26.39 is the price there, or $29.56 if you are shopping in the US and you are a Platinum member. Next up, painted petals. Yesterday evening, we were cutting circles with the painted petals with the new circle cutter, and we were having a lot of fun doing it. The painted petals is gorgeous, really beautiful palette of colours, of flowers, of designs in here, ready for all sorts of occasions coming up. Obviously, it's Mother's Day here in the UK on Sunday, Easter on the way, if you've got any springtime, summertime birthdays. I mean, these flowers are just going to work right across the board, aren't they? Beautiful florals, stunning colours, and what's lovely again is you've got that whole array of different florals in here on the A side. If you want something a little bit more stripped back, flip it over, and on the B side you've got the kind of background of the A side, if you like, so a little bit more strip back, but it allows you to stamp, allows you to be able to stencil on here. Just get a little bit more creative, and of course, as always, these pads are designed with that intent for you to be able to snip these into smaller pieces should you wish. And look at the things that you can do. You know, line the outside of boxes with these. You know, you've got the ability, if you want to be able to make your own little bags with these too. I love that. It's almost like a little clutch bag, that one, isn't it? Designed by, who did that? Marie Jones. So 180 GSM, so it's got that kind of weight to be able to be manipulated and scored. Use it as kind of like, you know, mats and layers for your projects. If you want to make a more sturdy bag, of course you can out of your cardstock and then layer up the papers over the top. And of course, if you've got a beautiful paper pad like this, why not make a matching envelope? It is absolutely brilliant paper for you to be able to do that. And you can do that in conjunction with your new master scoreboard, which I know you all have. $13.59 if you want to jump in and grab that, or $16.36 if you are in the US and you are a platinum member. Next up, fancy some quilling? Want to quill some time? Quill some time. Oh dear, I'm full of it today. Look, you can with this, and honestly, this is such an easy kit to be using. So easy that even yours truly has quilled some flowers. It could not be any easier to create beautiful 3D flowers like this. And obviously, the more you die cut and the more you attach, the bigger your flowers are going to get, and the more expressive you can be with these. Aster, Gardenia, and Rose are the petals that you've got in your larger dies, and then in your smaller strips, you have got your little daisy, your small wallflower, your small peony, you've got your strip stamens at the top, and then you've got your leaves as well. Inside your box, well, you've got everything that you need here. It is a comprehensive kit, and this is what I love about it. There it is. You even get your quilling tool as well. 320 sheets of paper in lots of different colours, so for all of your flowers. You've even got white there as well if you want to bring in your own inks and own colours, green for all of your foliage, and the genius, of course, behind this as well, even with the bigger dies, they're going to fit absolutely perfectly onto the strips. If you want to bring in your own papers, you can, but obviously you don't need to because you've got 320 sheets to be playing with. 3 of your larger dies, as I showed you on the boards, 4 of the smaller dies with your stamens, and then you've also got your little container here. That is divided up into 9 squares, so you can pop your flowers in. If you want to take the dividers out, you can, and just have one big space in the box. And then you've also got your quilling tool as well. That is the key to making beautifully quilled flowers, and it's super simple and a lot of fun to do as well. $37.59 is your price on that, or $46.36. Next, I'll give you a go in a minute. What is this, the Ben Mosby show? I'm just doing as I'm told, yeah? If you're thinking, get on with it, Sheila. Why does he keep chatting, that guy? I'm just giving you all the information you need, and then it'll be Sheila's turn in a minute, and I'll shut up, I promise. What did you say? Oh, yes, this. This is the final thing to show you, and then Sheila's going to be demoing this. The Bookworm collection. Bookworm comes with a pad which is very non-bookwormy, if you know what I mean. You might be thinking about this collection and going, oh, I bet it's full of like little cartoon worms and things like that. No, there are no worms here. Just an eclectic mix of beautiful colours, different patterns for all sorts of different occasions. I really do think this is a very handy pad to have, just with this collection and without this collection as well. You're getting the pad included, single-sided sheets as you can see in there, and you're also getting 36 sheets, and then look at all the goodies that you're getting. You're getting the bookshelf stamp and die. I mean, you do get worms in here, but you get, that sounds horrible, that, doesn't it? You will get worms with this collection. And you get the big worm and the little worm. Again, stamps and dies, those are a little bit more cartoony, lots of fun to be crafting with. You've got your next chapter, which is the selection of books in stamp and die form. You've got this set here, which is called Chapter 1. So that is that beautiful like open book die. Again, you can multi-cut that and layer those up to create a really nice 3D project. And you've got the stamps there to stamp inside the pages. You've got your reading list, which is a set of dies which are obviously books that you can stack up. You've got your glasses in there as well. So you've got the kind of aviators and then your Dame Edna's in there too. You've got the 2 little cute characters. So this one is called Reading is Dreaming, and then Full of Adventures. Look like my 2 when they were little, actually. Both used to have like their noses in books and their little spectacles on. You've got those 2 in stamp and die form. You've got your stamps in there as well. So loads of different kind of book-related stamps to go with the projects that you'll be making. And then you've got your bookmarks as well. Those dies actually come with no bottom cutting edge, so you can make those as long or as short as you want them to be. Tags, bookmarks. I mean, create like a bookmark-shaped card blank if you wanted to. And then you've also got your sentiment in there as well. You can read me like a in stamp form and then book in die form. All of that in there. We will pop up the details and the price in just a second. There's a few gremlins not allowing us to do that currently. Hi to Ms. Topcop in Wisconsin. Elliot has a packed lunch today, but just crackers and butter. He's not had a very good tummy recently. Crackers and butter is a great shout if that's the case. Sandy says, Sheila and Ben, I'm so excited for my Crafty Pal yesterday. Also stoked to see the free shipping. Yes. So, must tell you about this very, very quickly. We have dropped our free shipping threshold in the US to $50. If you don't know about that, that is the big news to tell you about today. So, $50 is now the free shipping threshold, so make hay whilst the sun shines. Shirley's in Staffordshire. Alch is going to make a sandwich, bacon and egg. And Victoria's in, saying, hello, Crafty Peeps, Ben and Sheila. Sorry I've been AWOL. Life hasn't been easy and very busy. I wish I had a better excuse. I won't make it to the NEC this weekend either. Well, Victoria, it's lovely to have you back watching the show. Right, that is just about me done for the show. I will see you in an hour and a half time, leaving you with the final half hour. Here's Sheila.
He has actually gone. He is near the door. I was like, what's going on?
Sorry, Sheila.
That's all right. Please don't go.
No.
It's just not the same.
No.
I've already done an hour show on my own this morning, so...
Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah,
Was that for Saturday?
It was craft along.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, craft along.
What did you make?
Oh,
you're not allowed to say?
Am I not allowed to say?
I don't know.
I
mean, say. Plug the show.
It was a card using seasonal house dyes. Am I allowed to show it or not?
Wow, I don't... Yeah,
Do you think so?
yeah.
You don't want me to show it?
It's up to Dean. I can't make those
Okay.
decisions. Dean's saying nah.
Okay, I'll leave you with that one. It'll be on the schedule, won't it, soon?
Yeah.
They've already got pictures and stuff. So we're going to do something with the bookworm. So I'm not using everything, obviously, but I wanted to use a paper pad, and I've used this a few times now, and I thought, do you know what? I really feel like mixing and matching up some of the papers. We've got lots of patterned papers in there, and they're quite different as well. So I figured, let's use some of the black and white, some of the like orangey, creamy one, and some of the teal. And then what we're going to do, we're going to bring in some of the stamps. So we're going to use the sentiment stamps, we're going to use the glasses, and we're also going to bring in the little girl and the little boy who are reading. So I think we'll do that first. I'm also going to bring in as well, because I thought this would be good to do, which is to actually use a couple of the speech bubbles from the new mini dies.
Mini dies, yeah.
Yeah, so because a lot of these sentiments will actually fit in to the speech bubbles, so I thought I would do that. So let me stamp the, I've already got them stamped and some coloured in, just in case we're running out of time. But I'm going to use some of our aqua pens. So I'm stamping onto the watercolour cardstock. And I've just got a scrap here, and I think I can get them both out of here rather than starting a whole new sheet again.
Oh, yes.
I'm just going to stamp them on here, and I'm just using my little platform. I've not got a base with it or anything. I don't think, was there ever a base with this one?
No.
Right, okay.
The
so
4x4, and is it 6x6? I think we're always... Baseless, yeah.
Baseless, yeah.
Only the 8x8
had the base, yeah.
What was I going to say? Are you a bookworm? Do you enjoy reading, or...?
Do you know what? I don't know. And I did, for all of my life, I did. Oh, that's not done very well there. I've got some more stamps, so I'll bring those in anyway. You could always fill it in with your outliner, but I've got another one here, so I'll bring that one in. It just gives you an idea. Yeah, I used to read all the time. I mean, I loved reading. I used to read with my grandma, and I used to read to my grandma because my grandma lived directly across the road from us. So I used to I've still got it. I don't know if you've heard of it. Mary Jones and Her Bible was the story. Really, really old book. And my grandma used to read it, and she said to me, you know, you can read it now because I got to that point where I was a good reader.
Yeah.
And so I used to read it to my grandma, even though she'd read it like probably 20,000 times. And so I used to just sit on the floor in front of her and read it.
Aw.
And I think I did it with my nan as well, actually. I'm just going to grab a little bit of tissue to mop up a bit of that water. Just had a surge of water there. So, yeah, I used to read that. And by the time I think I got to 9, they said, my school said I had the reading ability of a 14-year-old.
Wowee. Just from practicing reading to you?
Just from reading all the time, yeah. So, yeah, I really used to love reading, but I don't do it quite so much now because I've just not got time.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? I always say, like, I read a lot when I go away on holiday, when you have more time to sort of kick about, and I do enjoy it. But similar to you, I used to read to my nan, and later on, especially when her like eyes had gone, I always remember I used to go down to the library, and it was before, you know, Audible and all things like that, and she had like a tape machine, and I'd go down to the library every week and pick her some new books that she would love to listen to, and you get like audio cassettes.
Yeah.
And she used to listen to all of the stuff like Jane Austen and things like that. She used to like those sort of books. She used to listen to.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love reading. And I've read quite a lot of books, you know, over time, but I just don't get to do it now. I think my eyes just get too tired. Do you know what I did really enjoy? It's not really I'm not really into kind of period things or anything, but it was called The Other Boleyn Girl.
Oh, the Belinda?
The Other Boleyn Girl.
Oh, The Other Boleyn Girl.
Yes. And it is a film as well, but the book is way better than the film, I feel. But I really enjoyed that. I've read that a few times. No, it's about Henry VIII.
Henry VIII. Anne Boleyn.
Yeah, Anne Boleyn. But the other Boleyn Girl.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I didn't say it. No, I didn't
didn't
say the film was rubbish.
She didn't say it was rubbish.
I think you're thinking of it in a different way to me, though, aren't you?
I don't read a lot, but as I said, I enjoy reading books about other people. I love biographies, autobiographies, you know, reading about other people's lives and stuff.
Yeah.
The books which I really enjoyed, which I read a few years back, there's an English comedian called Tony Hawk's, not to be confused with the skateboarder.
Right, okay.
He's on a lot of these panel shows and stuff, and he's done some really interesting books where it always starts off with like a bet that he makes with a mate in the pub.
Right.
And so the few of the books he's done, so one of the bets was, I can't remember the exact time he had to do it, but he had to travel around Ireland with a fridge on his back in a certain amount of time. So the book's called Round Ireland with a Fridge, which is really good. Okay. And the best book that I read was one called One Hit Wonderland. And it was basically that he played the guitar as well as Tony, and he had a bet with his mate in the pub that within a year he could write and get a #1 hit in any country around the world. Gosh. And it's just such a brilliant book of him like trying out all these different songs, and without ruining it, the kind of way that he manages to actually do it and where he ends up getting the #1 is so random.
Really?
And it's such a brilliant book, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, such a brilliant book. So if you like those kind of books, I can highly recommend those two.
Okay.
Round Ireland with a Fridge. And the other one, was called Playing the Moldovans at Tennis. And I can't remember exactly how this one came about, but the bet was that he had to play all of the Moldovan football team in a game of tennis.
Really?
Over the course of the year. And I can't remember exactly how that one came about. So it's getting him like travelling the world, trying to get hold of all these like Moldovan footballers and trying to explain to them like who he is and why he's doing it. And again, that one's quite good. Just some really random bets, which are very funny.
Gosh. Yeah, it's, I've read like Quincy Jones.
That detective stuff.
No, that's Quincy Jones. No, composer.
Oh, the composer.
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know what
Quincy.
you're thinking of. Yeah.
Oh, Quincy. I'm just thinking of Quincy.
Quincy ME.
Yeah.
Medical examiner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I used to love that. I used to watch Quincy all the time. Yeah, Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Lots of big band stuff, lots of jazz, lots of just, you know, for anybody really, who's anybody. So, yeah, that's really interesting. I've read, what was the other one I read as well? I can't remember, but musicians, can't remember. But I do like the, now then, what's that one called? I'll have to think about that. I'll have to think. I know which one I mean, but I can't remember the title. Yeah, what does everybody read at home?
Any books recommendations? So say I like autobiographies, biographies, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's nice to know what everybody likes to read, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
I do like finding out what people...
And like you say, just having time to do it. I suppose you could make time. Like I certainly could make time because I go to bed fairly early and stick the TV on, but I suppose I could turn the TV off and open a book instead, couldn't I, really?
Yeah, of course.
Probably better for you to do that than watching TV before you go to bed, isn't it?
Probably, yeah. Probably, but...
Probably fall asleep reading the book and drop it on your face.
Yeah, of course. Right, so I've just coloured him in, and what I've done, I've tried to keep to kind of the blues and the oranges.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the same with the little girl, and obviously I've just mixing colours here. I've used like an orange and a yellow aqua marker and watered it down quite a bit, and then I'm just using that for the skin tones. Obviously, you can do skin tones from anything, really.
Yeah.
Because you might want to go darker. Really dark, whatever you want to. I mean, you know, we've all got different skin tones, haven't we? So.
What's the best ink pad to use if you're going to be working with alcohol markers, says Colette?
Oh, it's the alcohol proof.
Finesse one.
Yes, it's the alcohol proof dye ink that we have. Yeah, we use that a lot, yeah. And this one, for the watercolours, I'm using just the waterproof dye ink. And what I'm going to do a bit colour there, and then we'll add a little bit grey over the glasses. Right, so now I want to do some of hair. I'm going to bring in a brown for her hair, I think. Just make it a little bit different colour, but I'm doing it quite light. I don't want it to be too heavy because I want to keep in with the theme of the papers, actually. So just using aqua markers and just doing them quite watery, really. Like that. And we'll do that other little pigtail there. And then we'll do the bubbles. And what I've used is one of my aqua markers. It's slate and flint and bark, but it's the tricolour ones. So it's just got a nice kind of grey, pale grey at the end. So I'm doing the pages in the pale grey and the spine. And then the rest of it I've done with that colour just watered down. But I think for this one we'll do, let's just do a bit of this watered down for her little storybook there. I'm making a mess on my map, it doesn't matter. And I've not actually done it so that it's too kind of neat on the cover. I'm just like doing it a little bit more like sketchy, really.
Yeah.
And if we use that yellowy colour on there and then the orange, it kind of picks up the colour of the paper that we're using as well. And then we'll give us some like turquoise trousers, I think.
Oh yes.
We'll do us some, let's bring in this aquamarine, actually. And we can use that, and actually the very fine tip, just to put the little elastics in her hair there. And then I think we'll give her some, let's give her some dark socks as well. Some crazy aquamarine socks, like that. They are very cute, aren't they?
Yeah, I say they remind me of my two when they were little.
Yeah, definitely. So let's use a really pale aqua colour again here. Just to do her trousers.
Rhonda says, I like to read historical fiction.
Okay.
Jean Marie says, Ben and Sheila just finished reading Cher's autobiography, part 1.
Oh.
She's releasing part 2 in the fall. What a life. I mean, yeah, no wonder she needs 2 books. So she's done a fair bit, hasn't she, Cher? My goodness me.
She has,
but that's a tremendous read.
Yeah.
And Victoria says, the last couple of weeks, I've also been busy reading Heated Rivalry and all the other books by Rachel Reed. Not read a book in years, and then 6 400-page books in 2 weeks. Wowee.
Blimey, that's some reading, isn't it?
What's all that about? What's Heated Rivalry? You have to let us know. Alison Mason says, I don't read much. I'm a scan reader, so I often miss vital parts of the story and have to go back and reread bits. I'm a bit like that. Like, I find it hard to retain information. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's probably because I'm a scan reader like you, Alison. I read bits and pieces and then pick it up the next day and you're like, how did I get to this part of the story?
Yeah, I think I'm more like that nowadays. You know, one time I could just read and soak it all in, and now I just can't. I can't remember what I said 10 minutes ago these days. I think that's what comes of being a 59-year-old woman in a busy world of craft.
Yeah, the busy world of craft.
A busy world of craft up and down the motorway. So while we're just letting those dry there, and I think they're torn in really well with these colours now, because I'm a bit of a colour fanatic. I like to use 3 colours and I always like to have them matching. I know it's a bit weird, but so we're going to use some black as well.
Yep.
Just pop that pin there out my glue. I'm on about my 20th pin here. I'll lose pins all the time out of the glue. You know, when you get the fine nip tip applicators, you've got a purple pin in, obviously for Crafter's Companion colour, but I've lost those. So I've gone to I have my old, what I call my pin tin at home, which used to belong to, I think it might have belonged to my grandma and my nan, and it's a Potter's Qatar Pastels tin from, I would probably guess like maybe the 50s, if not before.
Oh yeah.
So I've got all my like needles and pins in there and little, you know, odds and ends. So I knew that I had some of these pins in there that have got those like bobbly heads on, but I didn't have any purple ones, so I've gone through. I've used red ones, I've used yellow ones, I've used blue ones, anything, any pin I can find that will keep my glue from drying up. So I'm currently on a yellow pin. I found a box the other day in my trolley with all my sewing stuff, and that's got, again, a box with pins with heads on. Yeah. And I was like, perfect. I'll keep those on the back burner for when I'll lose my pin. So what I've done as well, I've cut using our large nesting dies, a mixture of like circles, rectangles, and squares, because I feel sometimes we don't use them as much as we should, you know what I mean? So what I've done is I've cut a mixture of these, and I'm going to glue these together. So we've got black backgrounds. Again, it's just a nice way to use the papers, I think. Yeah. Rather than just going, right, oh, I don't want to use that one in the background, I don't want to use that one. It's nice to just go, right, let's chop a few bits out of a few of the pages and see if we can put them together. Yeah. And they do very often work, you know, because they're all from the same collection. Yeah. So they work quite nicely.
It's like you say, on first glance, particularly for someone like me, you go, oh, they never work together, but they actually do work very nicely.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think if you go back to like 60s and 70s, when patterns were just like ridiculous in the wildest colours, and so many geometric, so many like rounded things with like rounded corner squares and you know, wiggly patterns and stuff. It's just, I think, you know, it worked then.
I've got that feel about it, actually, hasn't it, these papers? Very sort of 60s, 70s, early 80s sort of feel to it. I think so,
actually, yeah. Looking at the colours as well now with the turquoise and the orange. Yeah. And so my idea with these now is I'm going to put, I'm not sure whether to do black or an orange on that one, so I'm just going to give that a minute. And I want to cut my little girl and boy out with the dies that you get so we can actually see where they're going to sit. And then we can put 2 of the little words in those speech bubbles. And I just think these look really nice, and I think the fact that we've got that really thin rectangle, that's the smallest die in the rectangle ones, and I just think it's really nice, rather than having a bit more than a kind of fatter, wider oblong. Yeah. It's nice that we've got these really thin ones here. So my idea was to almost like to have them as almost like building blocks, if you like. Yeah. So, you know, like when you go into school and you sit in a corner and you've always got all these things around you that say, you know, yeah, this is a square, this is a rectangle. I'm kind of wanting to kind of build them up something like this or like this. And maybe with the rectangles, if possible, have like the little girl sitting on one, have the little boy sitting on one, if possible. because we've got another one here, and then we've got this one. So it depends where I'm gonna put them. So I could do this one over here like this, and we could sit maybe one of them on here, and then the other one could be probably, let's have a look, maybe we could do that one. So maybe we could do it something like that. So the other one would sit on there and be a little bit more across that way.
Oh, yeah.
And then we could have these, we're bringing these 2 speech bubbles, and we'll stamp the sentiments on there, and then we could put one above each of them. So what we'll do, we'll get the die out for both of them. And then if I've got room, I would like to put a pair of glasses on there maybe somewhere, but I'm not sure we've got room. So, but we'll see. So let's get the boy cut out first.
Jyoti says, I've been reading up on electromagnetism and electric motors for my physics lessons.
Ooh.
Bit of a headache, but makes more sense now than it did in school, lol.
Yeah.
As I've mentioned to a few of you, I'm currently studying for a level 3 personal trainer exam, and some of the coursework there is, yeah, I mean, it just goes whoosh over my head.
Really?
Lots of long words that I don't really understand. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Hey, I learned craft, didn't I? It only took me 16 years or something, so maybe maybe by the time I'm 60, I'll be personal training people.
You've learned craft like a good un.
Well, it's because I hang out with the best, you see.
Professional you are.
Well, not
Professional.
well.
The thing is, it's the wanting to do it, isn't it? And
Yeah.
the actual enjoyment of it.
100%.
I think if you know that you want to do it, you will retain the information eventually.
Yeah.
It's always harder, isn't it, as you get older?
Oh, 100%, like harder to retain information, but also to get it to stick in, to stick in there in the first place.
Yeah, definitely.
But like you say, if you like it, then you're more inclined to
I
keep going
think
back
so.
and keep going over things.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've just, I mean, when I went to college to do my like nursery nursing training, I absolutely loved it, and I just flew through it because I really wanted to do it. I knew I could do it, and because I was creative, like with my like art and colouring and you know, making things, sewing, and my music as well. It meant I just like flew through the course because I could take my saxophone into the exam and do some saxophone stuff, and, and it was all very good. But I think then as you get older, you lose a lot of your confidence, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
You really do lose your confidence. You go, oh, I don't know if I can do that. And I've had like a couple of jobs where my confidence has been like, you know, knocked out me really, and it's taken a while to get it back. And even now, you know, even after crafting all these years, you still think, I'm not sure if this is going to work. But you know, to me, you do that. But I think it's so I think it's a normal thing, and you know, I think we do. It's nice to push yourself sometimes and do something else.
Just to say thank you to everyone who's liked the show so far. 65 we've got, but I can see we've got about 105 more people than that watching on YouTube currently. So come on, you know what to do. If you haven't liked the show yet, give us a little thumbs up. Let's try and get over 100 for this show. It'd be amazing if we could.
Oh, yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it?
Victoria's books that she was reading, she said about, called Heated Rivalry. She says they're spicy books about ice hockey players. Just Google it, he. I don't know what you mean by spicy.
That's a little bit, ice hockey players.
Kelly says, I've just finished Sarah's book. That's a really good read. Yes, read that a few years ago.
Yeah.
And Debbie says, Ben, there's still time to read James Missioner's historical novel, Texas. My copy is over 1,000 pages, but it's a wonderful saga. Maybe I'll read that on the plane over, Debbie, because it's like a 10-hour flight or something, isn't it? So maybe I'll just get my nose into that.
It is, yes.
And Stacey says, one of the best books read was Who Killed Kurt Cobain, written by 2 investigative journalists. It really goes with the theory that he was murdered. It has now publicly been named a homicide, apparently.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
Interesting.
Lots of interesting book suggestions coming through. So thank you for all of those, everybody, as we do this bookworm collection. It's 48 bucks as well. That's something that I didn't kind of twig to earlier. It should be $116.45 this. So if you're in the US, what a great opportunity to snap this one up. And remember, we've changed our free shipping threshold as well now. It's currently just 50 bucks. So you're only $2 away from free shipping. So you may as well get it in your basket, maybe pop in some of the foam pads as well to get you over that free shipping threshold, and away you go.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Nice. Do you know, I think this would be really nice if this is a collection. If you worked in a school or you worked with children, it'd be really nice to do some like, you know, some areas of the classes. You know, like, or if you've got a little reading area, might be nice to actually have, you know, a little area where they could sit and read and have these stamped out on the wall. I think it'd be really quite nice, wouldn't it?
I mean, it's just gone. Last week was World Book Day, but you know, on those sort of days, it'd be quite nice to get this kit out, wouldn't it? And
I think so,
have a bit of a play, yeah.
And you know what? Even like stamp these out and take them in for the kids and let the kids colour them.
Yeah.
You know, like when we used to have like wet playtime.
Oh yeah.
You know, we'd get like, they'd say, right, we're all going to reading corner, and you'd just go and pick some books out. They'd open the big cupboard that split in two and opened up wide, and you could choose a book, or they'd bring the plasticine in. You go, right, we're going to have plasticine while it's wet playtime. And then, yeah, we used to do all those things. So I think it'd be nice to use these. Maybe on the, if you've got a reading area in nursery or school, or in the house even, if your children go and read. I think it'd be nice. Okay, so that says, books or dreams you hold in your hands. So I think that would be quite nice to go on there.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do, we'll push this over a little bit, and hopefully we can get our little boy sitting on that one, and we can get his speech bubble on there as well.
What's he going to be saying?
What's that, sorry?
What's he going to be saying?
He's going to be saying...
You nicked me crisps.
Yeah. It's boring.
Yeah.
It's boring.
I wanted that book.
Yeah, yeah. I've nearly filled my sticker book. I've got 2 swapsies.
Yeah, 2 swapsies, yeah.
Yeah. He's going to have every book as an adventure, I think.
Ah.
On his. And then books or dreams that you hold in your hands. So they are nice little stamps. I think it's nice to have something like this, as opposed to everything being like, happy birthday, it's your day.
Yeah.
You know.
But what's nice about those speech bubbles, of course, is that, you know, if you are doing a project for someone specific, you could write something specific to them in them, couldn't you? Or a funny little quote or something that they say, or
absolutely,
that kind of thing. So get your art liners out and just have a play. I think the speech bubbles are brilliant. I think out of all of the new mini dies that we did, that set and then the set with the zodiac signs in are my 2 favourites from those collections.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I think it's nice to actually have the speech bubbles.
Yeah.
Because then you can probably just bring it into every collection.
Well, I also said, and I must do it at some point, or I'm sure someone probably has, but do you know if you're doing like a scrapbook page or something like that?
Oh, yes.
Bringing the speech bubbles into actual photos and having the people in the photos perhaps, you know, saying something that they were saying whilst the picture was being taken, or, you know, a speech bubble which says, oh, this is me in front of the Eiffel Tower in, you know, 2020 or whatever it might be.
Yeah, I think that'd definitely be good.
It'd be fun.
Yeah.
Or if it was me, have a picture of me telling a bad dad joke.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not, indeed. Right, so we'll see if we can get our little boy on here.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not sure where his speech bubble goes. It might have to go here. Well, I wanted it to go at that side, actually. Let's see if I can put him there, maybe.
Could be coming out of the book, and it could be like what he's reading, if you know what I mean.
It could be. Could be, yeah. I think that might work. I think that'll work.
Yeah.
So what we'll do, we'll pop this one on a couple of pads as well.
Such a cool layout you've done here. I really, really like it.
Do you?
Yeah.
I was quite excited to do it, actually, and I didn't know if it would work. I was thinking, will it actually work, this, or not? Because I think I was more excited about the actual shapes fitting on there. But then, if it turns out right, then I'm quite happy. Like that. Let's move that up a bit, I think. Okay, we can sit him there. I think that'll work, won't it?
Yeah.
I think that'll work quite nicely. And then...
a very nice start to the day, this. Marvellous.
Thank you, Ben.
Marvellous, marvellous. Thank you as well for the likes coming in. What are we on now? Let's have a look. Thumbs up wise for this show. We are on 80. Nice. 20 more. Come on, 20 more we need to get that 100. If you're watching and you've not yet given us a thumbs up, please do. Absolutely loving this layout and design, says Ali O'Hara. I'm loving this card, says Jean Marie. I'm definitely going to try and try this geometric building block technique.
Oh, thank you.
Jeffrey is in. Hello also to Teresa Campbell. And Jackie says, does a project for Friday night best cards have to be a card? No, it can be a. What have you made, Jackie? Let us know. But it can be a box. It can be a scrapbook page, it can be a construction piece, whatever you like. If you want to send in any projects for the Friday Night Faves, it is studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And Jean Marie just saying, Ben, is the new shipping threshold a limited time? As far as I know at the minute, it is open-ended. I can't tell you any more than that. It may end in a week, it may end in 4 months. There's no current time frame as far as I know, so I would take advantage of it whilst it's here. I can't give you an answer to that question, unfortunately. But it's here right now. So yeah. It's $50. So if you've got some shopping to do, today is as good a day as any to get going. And like I say, if you haven't yet got this collection, it's win-win-win because you've got a brilliant demo to try at home when you get it. If you're a platinum member, you're getting 52, 68, nearly $69 off the price it should be, and you're only $2 off that free shipping. So as I say, you know, Sheila's been using all the different glues and foam pads. Pop a set of those in, and then you've got your free shipping, haven't you? Or even the speech bubbles. Yeah, that's £15, I think. I don't know what that is in dollars.
Yeah, I think
but yeah, you're there.
It's a nice kit. It's a nice collection. And you know, I always kind of shy away from the stamping side of things because I always I like dies and I like cutting and building things, but I really have enjoyed using these. How long have we got?
We've
got enough time to cut a pair of spectacles out.
Probably, I don't know. Have we, Dean? Yeah.
Okay, let's see. We'll see if we can put them both through because I don't know which ones we can use or which ones we want to put on there. So just grab a piece of tape. We'll see. We'll see. It might not work. It might not be right. But I just thought let's just try a little pair of spectacles on there because these are like Dame Edna Everage and Mike Reed. Mike Reed, the DJ.
The what? The DJ?
The DJ, Mike
yeah,
Reed.
I was thinking the other glasses are like his.
You're thinking red red.
Yeah, red, paint. No, I thought you meant the Dave Edna glasses was what Mike Reed wore. No, he definitely had the other ones.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to be...
He used to do, when I was little, I still remember it now, is Mike Reed and Sarah Green, Saturday Superstore.
Saturday Superstore,
That was like the original kids' TV show for a Saturday morning. Well, I say original, it felt like the original one for me, like early to mid-80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then it was like Alive and Kicking, it was like SMTV with Ant and Dec, wasn't it? But yeah, I used to love that.
Yeah.
Sarah Green and Mike Reed.
Oh, aye, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, aye.
Oh, aye.
The simpler days. The 4 channels on TV. Timmy Mallet was on. Timmy Mallet was breakfast. He was on in the before school.
Yes.
Monday to Friday. Yeah. He was part of what was it called? TVAM, wasn't it?
Yes.
And Whack-A-Day was like the 15 minutes worth of like kids' time before school, where he'd do Mallet's Mallet. Mustn't pause, mustn't hesitate. If you do, you get a bash in the head like this, bonk, or like this, bonk. First word is banana. I used to love it all. Always wanted to get on that show, but my mum and dad had never let me write in for some reason. I didn't even want to win the prize. I just wanted to be the person who lost so I could get the... He always used to stick a sticking plaster on their chin, didn't he, on the end if they lost.
Brilliant.
Oh, they don't make TV shows like they used to, do they?
Do they?
Hitting kids on the head with a foam mallet. You wouldn't get away with that nowadays.
No, not at all, no. Not at all.
Health and safety. Oh, dear. That's a really good question, actually. Dean's just saying, did he actually change his surname to Mallet, or was that his actual name? I'm going to have to have a look now.
Can't remember. Yeah, let us know if you know, and we don't.
Well, Wikipedia says he was born Timmy Mallet. So there you go. Timmy Mallet.
That's probably what made him get the mallet. You know, I guess if you called something like that, that's then you might as well just use it, might you?
It's a great surname, though, isn't it?
Linda Mallet.
It is a great surname. Dean's loving it. He's going, his wife's called Linda Mallet, his son's called Billy Mallet.
Fabulous. Oh my goodness, it's fabulous, isn't it? Look at these glasses with acetate in. I feel like I want to put them up there, I think. And I would like to put them on pads, but I don't think we've got time for the glue to dry, so I'm just going to pop them on there like that at the top. We've definitely got Mike Reed glasses here. Let's just press them down with my... yeah. Run around!
Run around, Mike Reed.
There we go.
Pert.
Hopefully the glasses will stay in place.
That is brilliant, and timed to perfection.
I thought I'd done it upside down then. But the glasses have got a bit of acetate in, so you can see the reflection on the glasses, which is quite fun. But again, it doesn't say happy birthday or anything. It just talks about books, which are quite nice.
It was more Tis was a multicolour swap shop for me, says Ali O'Hara.
Yes.
And another one, Lois is saying, I love the layout too. A wonderful collage vibe. Your card is lovely. Thank you, Sheila.
Thank you.
And the great thing is you can make projects like that, with the paper pad, and then you can obviously make sans paper pad and do projects like this, which are just so fun and cartoony.
Incredible.
I feel like you can do very cartoony, almost like, cards for the kids, and then cards like that, which almost a little bit more grown up, maybe, with those papers in.
Yes, yeah, I think so, definitely. I mean, you might want to, it's great how everyone has different ideas, and some people have cut the dies from the papers to make the multicoloured books. Look at that. I mean, that's really clever, using the glasses for the O's in book. It's really clever. And then again, you go with something a bit more almost antique-y, like vintage style, back a long time ago, a bit historic. Fairy tales is amazing, and I think if you've got time, it's the time thing.
Yeah.
Where you can sit and decide what you want to do and colour it. It does take time, but yeah, I think this collection, just looking at that there, I mean, that's just got books on and nothing else.
So clean, but so effective, isn't it?
Yeah, and again, you could be putting a book token in there, or you could be giving that to someone you just bought a novel for, and then that one probably a bit more similar to the one I've just done, where you actually focus on the child, really, and how nice those images are of the child. And then the crazy bookworm there, which again, they're just, those worms are just crying out for googly eyes, aren't they? And Ben, I have bought a new box of googly eyes.
Yes.
I brought it with me. You are going to love it, because they're self-adhesive as well. So you don't have to glue them, we can just stick them on.
I never go anywhere without my googly eyes. We've got to go. We're out of time. Thank you so much for all of the lovely comments. It has been a fabulous show. It's flown over. And listen, I'll just reiterate again. You've got that design to take home. If you've already got the bookworm collection, try it out, give it a go, and pop your makes on the I'm a Crafter's Companion page on Facebook. And of course, if you haven't yet got this collection and you love it, look at the saving you're making today. I mean, that's incredible. That's the price. That's what you're paying if you're platinum. 52. It's about 68 bucks you're saving today, and you're only $2 away from our new free shipping threshold as well, so take advantage. We're going to be back in an hour. We have got the return of the 48 watercolour palette, which we are very much looking forward to showing to you. Loads of hints, tips and ideas. If you've already got it, tune in, ask the questions that you need to ask, and if you haven't yet got it, I have a feeling you will be picking it up because it's on a brilliant price, and Sheila, of course, will have lots of great ideas for you. So thank you to Sheila for this show. We'll meet you back here in a mo. Thanks for being here. See you in an hour. Bye for now.